Hey, welcome back to the channel. So this is the review of my Omega Seamaster 300M ceramic. Um, this is the newest iteration of this watch. I like the blue dial because it harkens back to the original, which was from 1993. James Bond, of course, wore it in his films. It was in GoldenEye, and it was model number 254180. And then shortly after, he was wearing the 253180, which was the automatic version, which had a 2892 Omega, modified movement in there, ETA. Very good watch. I've had a few of them and loved that timepiece. Around that same era, there was a 225450 reference, black dial with a wave, or black dial. It had the wave dial as well. It wasn't a James Bond watch, but it was very cool. Sword hands. That harkens back to the older models, older Omega dive watch models. So this one here I really like. I think that Omega, I mean, there's no perfect watch out there. And I think Omega did a great job upgrading this watch. They really have. I mean, with the movement, the ceramic dial, the ceramic bezel, I think they did a great job. So this one, let me get the dimensions out of the way. So this is a 42 millimeter from side to side. It's 50 millimeters from lug tip to lug tip. It's coming in at 13.8 millimeters in thickness, 20 millimeter lug opening. This bracelet tapers straight down. That's what I love about it. There's nothing, it doesn't hang over, so it's a true 50. And the bracelet, it just hangs right over your wrist. It's very comfortable. People complain about it because there's no taper. They complain, they say it's too heavy. I go, yeah, I mean, I guess if you have a, small, wrist, possibly more like a female or something, but I have a 7.5-inch wrist and it wears really nice for me. I don't have any problems. And I can wear it all day with no issues. So I'm happy with it. And I will touch again a little bit on the taper. I have worn some watches like the newest Speedmaster, which that has way too much of a dramatic taper. I do not like how much it tapers. I really don't. So this is a straight 20 all the way down. I mean, I understand, you might not like that, but for me it works and I like it. And I also have a rubber strap, which I will be putting on this in, probably pretty soon here when it gets a little warmer. So far I'm really happy with this bracelet. So anyway, let's get into the ceramic bezel. So it has a ceramic, this one is the blue variant, so a ceramic blue bezel with enamel inlay. Also has ceramic laser engraved wave dial. And let's see if we can focus on that there. So there's that beautiful wave dial. And in some lighting, it's kind of hard in this light box here, but in some lighting, you just really catch it. It looks really good. I love the date at 6 o'clock. I love the big maxi Lume plots, sword hands, just like the original. Omega Seamaster right there in red. Coaxial master chronometer, 300 meters, 1,000 feet. So the movement that's in this is the 8800, which is a daily deviation of 0 to +5 a day, which is amazing. And this thing has been right there. It's been like +1 a day. So it's keeping excellent time. 35 joule movement, beating away at 25,200 vibrations per hour. It is, of course, George Daniels' creation. It's a coaxial. So the whole reason for that is the escapement is, going to take a lot less lubrication. The movement will take less lubrication, so it'll last a lot longer before, any kind of servicing. And it being 35 joules, I was always told the higher the joule count, the better the movement. So 35 joules is quite a bit. So that's really good. The only downfall, in my opinion, that this is only 55-hour power reserved. And I believe that Omega will probably upgrade this and go up to a 70-hour power reserve, at least a minimum, probably in the next, in the coming years here. I know they do have another model that has twin barrels. This one only has a single barrel. You can see it right there, that black barrel. But this does have a silicone hairspring and, anti-magnetic. And it's beautiful to look at. It's a good looking movement. It really is. So I think they did really well with that as well. The crown, they also upgraded to where it's a bigger crown. I know people don't like the reverse cupcake here, but I really don't care. It doesn't bother me. At first it did for the longest time until owning the watch and wearing it. I actually like it. And it's beautiful. And you know what? It's this scallop bezel. People say that they don't have a good grip on it. It works for me. 120 clicks. I don't have any issues turning it. And it's really, very clicky, nice sound, tactile. And what I also liked, and I noticed, is there's no backplay. It doesn't move. That's really cool. So overall, this is just a great piece. Here it is on my 7.5-inch wrist. Got a little bit of scratches now because, like I said, I've been wearing it quite a bit. Let's zoom out just a little bit. There we go. But these are real easy. If you're a Seamaster owner, you can just, take a Scotch-Brite, clean that up real quick, real easy. So, and, would I agree like everyone else, and say that this is better than a Submariner? No, it's really a different watch. You can't really compare the two, but, this is Omega's offering, and I think it's priced right. So if you don't want to spend, Submariner money, and the thing of it is you can't get a Submariner anyway, so you could go walk right into an Omega AD and buy this, and we're at $5,600 retail. And I'll be honest with you, if you get it at a discount, that's great as well. But this is worth every bit of that money, and you're getting a great watch. You're getting just as good a movement as the Rolex would have, possibly even better. And you got ceramic. It could be a better watch. It really could be. The only thing it doesn't have is it doesn't have that name cachet that Rolex has. That's the only thing it doesn't have. But Omega's been around since 1848, and they've been making watches longer than Rolex. And in fact, at one time in history, they were considered better. So, who knows? Maybe someday that will flip-flop. I don't know, but I don't look at it that way. I think this is just a great timepiece, and I really like it. I enjoy it, so it is great. What else can be said about this? The Lume is amazing. Let's kill the Lume, and we will show you that real quick. And then I'm going to take it outside because I want to show you guys how it looks outside, because it's a lot better than in this light box. Here's the Lume. Big Lume plots. And that's all in blue. And then you have on that minute hand in green, and then the Lume pips in green as well. So you got bicolor Lume there, which is cool, works for me. If I was an actual diver, that would probably be useful, but I'm not. I only go swimming with this, and but other than that, it's not gonna see any of that, any diving. So, and it's also rated to 300 meters, which is plenty, which is 1,000 feet. I love the date at the 6 o'clock, and it's also the same. That date wheel is the same color as the dial. Very nice date, big numbers there, so the font's good. What was the other thing that I was going to say here? So I think that was it. Yeah, so let's get it. Anti-reflective coating on the sapphire crystal. So that was the last thing. So if you look at this, it's, I'd say maybe slightly domed, but you can just see where it's almost like you can touch the hands. And I have seen that where on other people wearing these watches, they scuff it and you'll see a little bit of, where it gets marred there, but that's just part of the deal, and that's how it is. If you've ever owned a Breitling, it's the same thing. So, but look at the size of these Lume plots. Just a good looking watch. Let's take it outside. One thing before we go outside is the quick adjustment on the clasp. You just push this and it slides right out. I'm not sure. I think it's like five or six clicks out. You see the teeth on there on the inside. There you go. That little ratcheting system. So it really makes it very easy to adjust this. If your hands or wrist swells at all, very, very easy. And then here is your quick, or your diver's extension, I mean. Very nice, just like the older ones. It does have screw-in links, and it has a pin on the inside, and then a screw on each side. Kind of tedious, not exactly fun to adjust, but once you do it, you're good to go. I do like, I'll be honest, Rolex's one screw all the way through. I really like that much better, but every watch house does it their own way. Here it is outside, and you can see that wave dial. Look at that laser cut wave dial, so you can see all that detail. That is just gorgeous. Let's see if I can zoom without interfering here. Yeah, you can see it there, kind of. Just amazing. Beautiful attention to detail. And that's something that I really love over the Rolex Submariner. I've owned many of those, and it's a great watch. I love it, but I never just, caught myself staring at the thing for a long time. And this dial is just beautiful. It's such a good looking watch. You get like mesmerized over it. It's just gorgeous. So really, I mean, save yourself that extra money and buy one of these. And you can actually, like I said, you can actually buy it. I picked this up secondhand, which was almost in brand new condition from CW Watch Shop. And I will have a link in the description below to their website, but they have a lot of pre-owned pieces that are very nice. So check them out. But this is a great watch. Look at that movement. Let's see if we can zoom in. That thing is gorgeous. Look at it beating away. And like I said, I'm probably not gonna have to ever service this, or if I do, it's gonna be a long time from now. And its accuracy is amazing. It's just got great accuracy. Meta certified. It's a cut above. They go over and above than regular COSCs. So very, very cool. God, look at that thing. Jeez, what a gorgeous dial. I am going to do a review on this watch against my older Seamaster Planet Ocean, so you guys can see the difference on new Omega versus old Omega. I actually like them both, I really do, but I will do a video in the not so distant future on that. But these Lume plots, look how tall they are. Super, I mean, they're filled all the way up to the top with Lume, and you saw the Lume, it's bright. Just amazing. The hand stack's tight. Just looks great. Such a good looking watch. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Appreciate you following me. Have a great day. We will see you in the next one. Thank you. Bye-bye.